Alright, so this is north of Mount Laguna as you leave town. This is Desert View picnic area. You just come to the Desert View picnic area and go to the last bench and come down here and you can rejoin the PCT. But this is why they call it Desert View. That's the southern part of the Salton Sea right there. It's just before sunrise, obviously. If I had a little more time, I'd probably stay here and watch the sunrise, but I want to get going. It's gonna be a great day. Okay, it's about 6:43, mile 45. This part of the trail is all chaparral for about 2 days almost. There's the view out east. And way out there, again, you can see the Salton Sea far to the east. Bring you on the trail with me for a couple minutes, or for a little bit. Things are going good. No injuries to report. Not even a blister. Feet are sore, but that's just par for the course, I guess. Still carrying a little more water than I need to. They say you carry your fears on your back, and people carry different things, warmth or food or water. Mine's water, so in the desert, I always have extra water. I think I'm not too concerned. Most people carry more food than they need in this section. It's just hard to, your appetite just goes away with being in the sun, hiking all day. The strenuous activity in the sun, it's hard to eat. One of the first views of Mount San Jacinto off in the distance. That's elevation about 10,800 feet, I think. And it's including a 0 day in Idlewild if I take one. It's about 11 days on trail away. Because of the 0 day, and I'm going to take some shorter days. It's about 140 miles away by trail. And that's the next place where pine trees start again. It's a beautiful area, but it's a ways away. But that's the first glimpse of it. Okay, it's exactly 11 a.m. I just refilled the water there. I have a total of about 5 liters on me. I just got 4 because I may not stop at Sunrise Trailhead to get water. I might just push on to a place called Rodriguez Fire Spur, or even onto Scissors Crossing. Not tonight, but as far as water. I got to Pioneer Mail, and I got there about 10 o'clock. It's 11 now, so an hour break. That's my first 10 by 10 so far this trail. So feel good, had a nice lunch, and things going well. That's the Pioneer Mail picnic area down there. There were some hikers there when I got there that had passed me earlier this morning, and then a big group that I've been seeing on and off for the last couple days, started the same day as me, came in and we all had lunch together. Nice group, and pushing on. Trail comes from that way. This is a place just after Pioneer Mail. A lot of people come and put memorials to friends, loved ones. Back there were some more too. And this rock is the Desert View area. $2,000 or more feet down. You can see all the way to Salton Sea still. Trail heads up that way. Okay, it's 3:15 and I got to the campsite where I was gonna go at like 2. So that's too early. I could just sit there in the sun. It's hot out and it's exposed. So I'm gonna push it a few more miles. I think about 2.5 more miles, and find a better camp spot because I can't just sit around during the day. Tomorrow's PCT goes back up that hill right there. It goes all the way down this valley. then back up this hill and along the top there, and eventually down into that valley there where the Scissors Crossing is, mile 77. So I'm going farther than I wanted to today. I actually wanted to cut this part from Mount Laguda to Scissors Crossing into 2 17-mile days. But I'm feeling good and made good progress today. So I'm just going to go 20 today. Makes tomorrow a shorter day. Get into Julian. Don't know where I'm staying in Julian yet, but I know it's Cinco de Mayo. So I know I'm going to have some Mexican food or margarita or probably pizza. Sounds really good. I just haven't had much of an appetite, and so whenever I start thinking about something that's good that I have an appetite for, I got to make sure I have it, make sure I get it. A lot of hikers have way too much food. It's not a function of them bringing too much food. A lot of times it's them not having an appetite during the desert part and early on. A lot of other hikers out here, and met a lot of cool people today, actually, in Germany. And but yeah, you're burning like 5,000 calories a day, and you're only taking in not even 2 probably, because just don't have an appetite. So a pound of fat is about, I think, 3,300 calories. So you can be deficit and burning fat very fast. And you know, it's my understanding that if you're doing it too fast, that deficit, you're burning lean tissue also. It's gonna be too windy, so I'll cut it off here. Everything's going great. Okay, it's 4:18 and I made it to mile 63. This is going to be my camp spot right here. I set up in the shade of this bush here because I like a little bit of shade for the next little while, although it's going to start cooling down, but it's still hot out. So I did a 20-mile day. I didn't expect to, but it's just a better option. The only thing is that last mile and a half comes down a steep descent, and I have a really bad calf cramp in my right calf. I'm gonna take some electrolytes and try to relax it, but I've had it running before and it could lock up for days and be really painful. So I'm hoping it's not that, but yeah, I was just going downhill. Everything was fine. I was trucking the last 3 miles and in the heat, which is probably why I got the cramp, but going down that hill really started locking up, and it's kind of locked up now, so hopefully I can take care of it. But this is home for the night, and there's a lot of spots as you can see behind me with rocks, and it's level, so there's a lot of hikers behind me that I passed or I know were coming up behind me, so it's probably gonna be busy here tonight. So I'm glad I got here I guess first to get a good spot. All right.
So dumb.
Wait, you have to take one knee has to go right there.
Yeah. You know my knees are hurting. Well, you put this in the group.
Okay.
It's gonna be too long.
You ready?
It's fine.
Okay, hand me your trekking pole. As an honor tradition from time immemorial, you have chosen a trail name. Who hath given you this trail name?
Adventure Time.
By the powers invested in me by nobody, I, Adventure Time, name you Giggles, a trail name you shall use from this day henceforth to the end of time, unless you decide to change it. Arise, Giggles!
Yay!